This is very interesting because several years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, I went to one of my directors in the company that I used to work for, and I said, listen, the internet companies are actually penetrating and attacking our space. Let's do something about it. He said, what can we do? They are doing what they have to do, we are doing what we have to do. We accepted it. Today, we are a dumb pipe seller. And that's the reason why the margins and the revenues have actually walked out of our doors. We are the lowest level of slavery that exists in this space. I'm sorry to say this, because we are all belonging to that space. What stopped us from becoming an internet company 10 years ago? Nothing. We let content and data service providers take over that space. At the same time, we had every infrastructure that was necessary for us to address the needs of an internet company. Today we are saying voice is dead. What is voice? Just an application. It sits over the infrastructure. What is data? It's again an application. It sits over the infrastructure. So why are we fighting over voice or data? We didn't think about all these things. Even today we have a ray of hope. Look at this. We sit in a room. This is, on this side, this is dead. This is a tape recorder. On the other side, it is latest. It's an iPhone 4. We all use this. 80% of people in this room would have this. We don't talk to each other, but we are connected online, real time, with everybody that we care for. Or even if we want to pretend that we care for you, we are connected to them. So, having said that, what has this done? This has actually brought convenience on our fingertips. We don't need to talk, really speaking. Like Sid said earlier, it is receding. Yes, it is receding. I hate to accept that fact, so I always say that we are a challenged industry. And going forward, what is it going to do? Even data will go away. Even internet will go away. Because these are all means to deliver what you really want. And what you really want is convenience. You want to change your lifestyle. We will have convenient concierge services at our fingertips with devices. Today we look at device as a separate entity in telecoms. We look at application as a separate entity as in telecom. We look at infrastructure as a separate entity in telecom. They might all merge together to provide you an integrated solution that you may want to actually deliver to your customer. Are we getting there is the question. It doesn't matter whether we are voice or data. Am I voice? Tomorrow if there is no voice business, won't I change? Can we all look at what's going to be the future and position ourselves to see whether we, in a unified manner, we were in the carrier business, we are in the carrier business, we would be in the carrier business. Carry whatever you have, you need to carry what your customers need from you. Why voice? You're a carrier. You know, if it is water that makes life convenient, carry water. But we are in the carrier business and we do wholesale. So we'll give huge quantities to whoever wants it, make small margins. We used to make margins in the level of about 20%. We are happy with 1.5% today. That is where we have come down. And because we don't want to deal with this 1.5%, we say it's dead, it's receding, I don't want to deal with it. But the volumes are growing. So all that I have to really say is, who moved my cheese? Did we keep focusing on the cheese? So we actually have to look at that. Voice or no voice, even data will go, something else will actually replace that. So we've got to change our mindsets to see and ensure that we are actually positioning ourselves as business. I know there are some questions, which are hard questions from good, which is good writers, and